Welcome back to the AB Scout Project. I'm Krager, and this is Alpha Bravo. And today we're starting off with the Legacy United Slipstream, and she looks pretty neat. This, of course, is a repaint, slight remold of the Windblade here. And you see pretty much everything is the same except for the head. They traded out the sword and the tiara for two null rays, but that's about it. This is, of course, continuing with the tradition that was started with the T30 Legends, where they took the T30 Windblade and turned her into Slipstream. But yeah, overall, like I said, no surprises if you've already got the Windblade. Everything is the same. So, null rays. The weakness of the null rays is that it only mounts underneath or in her hands, or you can leave it on her wings. You can't actually put it on the side of our forearms like a Seeker should because of the, canards there. So, yeah, it's just the same articulation that Windblade came with, really stiff hips. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, you know, extreme ankle tilt. But yeah, not really any surprises. So bring in the current winner, which is the vaguely purple Air, Air Warrior. Eventually I'm going to repaint it to be more slipstreamy. But honestly, I want a Voyager class, slipstream. Voyager articulated. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, let's check out her jet mode. And here we have Slipstream in her jet mode. It looks pretty neat. It looks just like Windblades, except you've got null rays. Yeah, you see all the different colors on there. Paxway, see most of her upper torso there. Yeah. Set off a Bravo side. Bring in original Windblade. They didn't bother to paint the fans this time. But otherwise, it is just a strict repaint. I mean, there's not, all the details are still there between the two. Yeah, not really a lot to say. And instead of having the jet trail from the sword, it's just got the two null rays sticking forward. Yeah, same thing. Not really a lot to say. All right, bring in the current winner. And you see how much smaller the Windblade jet is to a typical Seeker. Yeah, I still want a, regular Voyager Seeker size body for. All right, let's go ahead and get our final thoughts. So, is this our new IDW G1 Slipstream? I want to say no, just because I still want Voyager articulated. I'm tired of having deluxe Slipstreams. I mean, she's got to fit in with the rest of the Seekers, so you have like a whole line of these Seekers and her just kind of sitting there in front of her. She really needs to match the rest of them. So, still the winner for now is the Air Warrior that the wing is popping off of. There we go. But there you go. All right, let's look at the next one. Next up, we got Quake, and he looks pretty cool. This is a almost complete retool of Skullgrin, because we're bringing Skullgrin here. And you see, yeah, they changed a lot. They even changed his height. The only thing I really see that's the same is the forearms and the fists. That's about it. Everything else is a remold between these two, so almost completely different. The way they transform, similar. It rhymes, but definitely not the same. But yeah, almost total remold. Like I said, they just kind of borrowed the bicep area, forearm, and the fist. The rest is all total remold. So this guy, he looks really cool. He's got his treads on his legs like the original toy. He's got his Target Masters tip top and heater here. We'll flip them over here so you can see those. Let's get them right side up and focus. So pretty neat. They of course are like the pinpointer, that they don't have any articulation besides the transforming barrel, so they're a lot like G1, a lot like the last Target Master we got. So yeah, pretty neat. All the articulation Skullgrin had, everything but a wrist swivel, pretty much. I mean, nothing really extreme ankle tilt. But yeah, bring in the current winner, the Titans Return, with my 2 custom Target Masters on there. Now, I'm just going to say one thing is like, we've gotten 2 Quakes in the modern era, but we still haven't got a Sure Shot. We got a promise of a Sure Shot, but still no Sure Shot. And no Quick Mix or Landfill at all. And yet we've gotten all the Decepticon Target Masters and 2 Quakes in the modern era, but they can't finish off the Autobots. And then when Crosshairs came out, he didn't even come with a Target Master. Anyway, between the two, you see there's a lot different. This is the hard head body that was repurposed to make Quake because they said, hey, it's a tank, and you had to supply your own Target Masters if you wanted Target Masters. But yeah, this looks kind of like the Cybertron mode, and this is the Earth mode. I mean, you can work like that. A lot of the media had this body. But yeah. Alright, let's check out the tank modes. And here we have Quake in his tank mode. He looks pretty neat. And you can have his Target Masters here, or you can have his Target Masters down here. Either or, you can pick. Let's go ahead and take these off for now, so that you can see the full tank mode here. See the top of it. One weakness is, that's about as far as it rotates before the gun goes up. I mean, you can technically spin it around, but if you want to shoot forward, you can only be facing forward. Otherwise, you're launching mortar rounds. And you can see this is a lot different than the original Skullgrin. Let's bring him in. You can see a lot different, just almost complete retool of the tank mode. You can see they also turned it around too, where his forearms are pointing backwards, forearms are pointing forwards here. Like I said, there's still some DNA there, but lots of changes, like almost total retool. You can see everything down there. They compacted it, which the robot mode is taller, but the vehicle mode is shrunk. Yeah. Bring in the Titans Return, which has wheels, incidentally. They've decided in modern era that tanks don't get wheels or treads. But anyway, this rolls. So 1 point for the Titans Return. But you can see, totally different. This, of course, is the hardhead mold again. And, but you still had to make your own Target Masters like I did. So, yeah. Not really a whole lot to say. It is a neat tank mode. This does come off, so you can put that other places if you want to, if you can find a 5mm peg. But yeah, that turret moves independently. Yeah, not a whole lot to say about it. It is pretty neat. I like the little compact thing. It looks like the G1, so I am pretty happy with it. All right, let's go ahead and do our final determination. Actually, one more quick compare before we finish out was to show the difference between the new Target Masters and like the Target Masters that came with Scoop that I've repainted. And you see we've got arms with the old ones, and we got everything molded together here. I mean, at least the legs are separated here. So, yeah, it's fallen behind a little bit. So, pull up the other one here. This one is more G1 accurate with having the missile racks, but I like having a little bit of articulation. Granted, like the Siege Target Masters would probably be better, but I went with the Scoop ones just to, keep it consistent. All right, now we'll do our final determination. So, is this a new IDW G1 Quake? Just because IDW used the old body, I'd say keep that around if you want an IDW representation. But this one is definitely more G1. I mean, it still doesn't have the tread. It has, impressions or in the mold for the treads all the way up the inner thigh, but it's not colored. But that's about the most complaint you can have about him not being G1. So G1 is our new Quake, and IDW is the old Quake. All right, let's wrap this up. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining us today on the AB Scale Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.